As of right now, I'm solo camping tonight. I've been here for an hour and a half. I'm kind of giving up on them. Someone must have had an accident. This is where we talked about stopping. We were so worried the weather was going to be terrible today, but it actually is very nice. We have partly sunny, partly cloudy skies and high 50s, almost 60 degrees. Very comfortable, perfect hiking conditions. As soon as the other three fellows show up here in about a half hour, we're going to hop in the shuttle and get on the road down to the southern terminus of the West Rim Trail. Welcome back, guys. Today I am at the West Rim Trail in north central PA, the Grand Canyon of the East. And I have four special guests joining me today. We have Bryce Newbold, the Restless One himself, and the world according to Goat. How's it going, guys?
Good, awesome. Good to be out again.
We are doing a quick 2-night, 3-day hike on the West Rim Trail, heading north. We got a rainstorm moving in tonight, so we're hoping to get a quick 10 miles in tonight before it hits, get camp set up. Thanks for coming along, guys. This is kind of a Clarion River reunion. Everybody here on the trail today was at the Clarion River last June or July, I forget.
I think it was, yeah.
Early July, maybe.
No, July.
Yeah. So, if you want to check out the Clarion River video, I'll put it right up there in the cards. So that was a great trip. Looking forward to doing another kayak trip in the future with these fellas.
Walk the ridge and the entire venue.
So once you got up, you're up.
I gotta tell you, this place is amazing so far. Just beautiful. And it's a nice gradual incline to the top of the West Rim, so it's not a very difficult hike at all. And I'm pretty sure once we get to the top, it's gonna be pretty flat most of the way. So this is a pretty nice beginner hike, I'd say. Just lovely. Look at all that water flowing. So here on the West Rim Trail, there are connector trails to the Black Forest and the Susquehannock Trail. So you could potentially do a huge loop on all three trails. And I imagine it would be like a 10 or 12 day hike, because that's a lot of miles. But that's pretty cool that they're all connected.
You're right, I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
So that was a pretty rookie shot there.
We're almost 4 miles in, and we've came down off the top of the ridge for a little bit. But we're by this beautiful creek with a cascading waterfall up there. Check that out. Very pretty. I need an authentic reaction.
Okay.
I have some bad news for you.
Oh, no. What is it?
I didn't bring any diesel fuel today.
Oh, come on. I did not bring diesel fuel. How are we going to start a fire?
Pretty fantastic view right there. Yeah, we were right over there, right?
Yeah.
I think we were.
That hill, we
Just came from over there. Well, I think we have found camp for tonight. It's a pretty small site, but it's gonna have to make do because it's pushing 5:30, and we may have rain here in the next half hour. Timmy's gonna be testing out the new Z-Pax duplex tonight for the first time, right?
Yep.
Very nice. So we got Timmy here, Adam behind him, and I think Goat's hanging a hammock over here. Bryce has got the Light Heart gear tent going up right here. Well, as I'm sure you can hear, we are in a pretty good rainstorm right now. And we were actually in the middle of setting up our tents when it started raining. So we were very fortunate to get set up without getting downpoured on. I had lots of trouble getting my stakes in the ground. It is really, really rocky here. And it looks nice and soft on top, but as soon as you put your stake into the ground, you start hitting rocks, and it was horrible. I'm lucky I even got the duplex set up. But I'm in here nice and dry, enjoying the pitter-patter of the rain on the Cuban fiber. So the one good thing about this rain tonight is that I should be able to get to sleep without being disturbed by Restless Outdoors' snoring. And Timmy. I believe Timmy snores too, but not near as bad as Restless. So they're only 20 feet away from me. So when this rain stops tonight, which I think it's supposed to stop somewhere between 10 and 12, hopefully I'm out cold and don't wake up, because it's going to sound like a freight train going through here with Restless Outdoors snoring. This is my first time cooking inside the vestibule of the Z-Packs duplex. So I cleared out a little spot with my trowel to put the cat can stove, just in case leaves caught fire. That would be very bad. So I think tonight I'm going to have some beef stroganoff. Here's the appetizer. Tortilla and peanut butter. A couple strawberry jellies. Looks like we got a boil. Yes, sirree, we got a good boil there. Some serious heat going up on the duplex. Holy crap. I'm gonna leave that on there. Throw some more water.
You know, Adam probably does. You got coffee brewing?
No, not yet. Why?
That's not coffee.
Right here.
Yeah, it's real strong.
Oh,
oh there it is.
This is where the coffee's at. Good morning, guys. We have a beautiful morning. Day 2 here on the East Rim. We have a beautiful day here on the West Rim Trail. It's calm. I heard a mouse fart last night. Very, very calm. Everybody's making breakfast, getting ready to break down camp, and we have a pretty big day today, probably 15, 16 miles, I imagine. So we're going to get moving here pretty quickly. Oh man, there's that sun. I just fogged my whole lens up. What's for breakfast today?
I have eggs and bacon and coffee.
Nice.
But I'm mixed on this.
Okay, is that a Mountain House?
It's a Mountain House.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't had that one.
Okay.
It's like a simpler version of breakfast skillet.
Yeah. Yes, it is. How'd you sleep, buddy?
Not bad.
Yeah.
You know, it started off a little rough, laying flat on that hard pad, but
Yeah.
you know, when you're tired, you can pretty much sleep anywhere, right?
Anyone snored?
You know, I heard it off and on, but it wasn't near as bad as it was in the past. So,
Good.
thank you very much, Restless.
You're welcome, buddy. I tried.
Did you sleep pretty good last night, Goat?
Dude, I slept awesome,
Yeah,
man.
very comfortable temperatures.
Oh, it was
I thought.
awesome.
Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to some awesome views today. We have 2 or 3 amazing overlooks we're going to be passing today, maybe more. You know, I haven't turned the map over and looked at the other side, but I got a 2-sided map, and the one side that we're on right now, we got some beautiful overlooks coming up. So no rain in the forecast today, and tomorrow I think we're going to be out of here before it rains. So great news.
This morning as we're testing out or actually measuring out our pack sizes here.
Back on the trail. It's 8 a.m. That's about what we were planning on to get out of camp. Gives us plenty of time to get our 15 to 18 miles in today. Had a very enjoyable, peaceful breakfast. No wind, the sun coming up in the background. And the temperatures are very comfortable today. Right around 52 degrees. So it actually feels closer to 60 because there's no wind. Finally getting some nice views of Pine Creek down below. I'm thinking we're going to have a good overlook coming up here in a few minutes.
Oh.
Trekking poles.
I feel like a Viking helmet or something awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish the trees were not in the way right here. That is just beautiful. You cannot see the water down there. You see treetops down in that fog.
Look right here, it comes way up.
That is beautiful. It'd be an awesome time lapse if we had some extra time here. Very nice. I think I finally hear a water source up ahead. We are in desperate need of water. Everybody's just about out. And I'm getting thirsty. Alas, we have reached a nice, reliable water source.
It just looks super dead, that's all.
It does. That's why I said when we get home.
Well, I mean, I've never heard of that brand, but if it works good, man, for the size of it.
Yeah.
So I'm having a delicious snack right now. It is my
Hey, show my there having a peck of Marlboro.
Peach Passion by Packet Gourmet. It is absolutely delicious. We are 4 miles in, walking through a beautiful, gorgeous pine forest right now. You know, if I'm not going to have any views looking at a lake or a river, just give me a pine forest and I'll be happy. Soft on the feet, smells good, and it shades the sun. I mean, so many reasons. And of course, absolutely gorgeous.
I can't you. Oh, you sneaky man.
Say that in Polish. We are just finishing up a little half-mile road walk here, getting ready to re-enter the woods and heading back towards Pine Creek, where there is a parking and picnic area, probably a shelter house, and some vault toilets. So that's what's coming up next. But man, the temperature and the weather is absolutely fantastic.
Perfect.
Couldn't be better. We're about 6.5 miles in for the day. Stopped here at this picnic area for a quick lunch and get ready to hit the trail again for about another 10 miles before we camp tonight. And hopefully that'll leave us with about 5 or 6 out tomorrow morning, so we can get out here fairly early in the morning and be able to handle the long drive home. Oh, wow. So we got a couple guys fishing down there in the river, out in the middle. I imagine they're
He said trout.
trout fishing.
Today.
Another spectacular view. Wow. That is beautiful. We've all kind of gotten split up for various reasons, but I'm out in front right now and coming up on another beautiful overlook. Can't wait to see it. There's actually a little campsite right here too. You know, I'm really enjoying the bare trees with no leaves because it really makes the pine tree stand out. So there's still plenty of green out there to look at. I can hear the slight roar of the river down there. Another beautiful overlook. Man, God's creation never disappoints. Wow. 11.5 miles in for today. So we're all kind of separated right now a little bit. I'm out front. Some of the other guys were filming or getting water or taking a bathroom break. So I'm out here ahead, probably a good half mile, I imagine. But you know, as much as I love hiking with the guys, I also really enjoy the solitude and really pushing myself. So, I mean, I've been having a great time with these guys and I wouldn't change any of it. There's something about hiking fast and hard that really appeals to me. I think that's why I like the idea of maybe training for some fastest known times on some trails. I have no desire to be a trail runner. I don't really enjoy long distance running, but I can hike pretty darn fast. And if I incorporate a little bit of jogging in there, I think I could do pretty good. And I may work towards attempting an FKT in the future. Beautiful section of trail. One more road walk. This is the last one, I believe. And this one's about a half mile. Got about 1.5 miles to 2 campsites that are on the map. Hoping to get one of those and hoping that no one has occupied them yet. So we're almost there. I think we're at about 14.5 miles. And I'm sure the guys are starting to wear down because I am too. I'm a little worried that Restless Outdoors is not going to make it. Making the final push into camp here in the next half mile, I believe, which will put us at about 16 miles for the day. And I'm really starting to feel it now. So I can only imagine how Restless Outdoors is feeling. The Restless one is not built for high mileage days. And around mile 10, 11, 12, the joking stops. He starts getting short with everybody. Starts whining, complaining, moaning, groaning, and is really just a big pansy, if you ask me. So I'm hoping he can make it. I hope I don't have to camp alone tonight. It's the same every trip, and he often is just ready to stop and set up camp wherever we're at, instead of pressing on to the good campsites. So hopefully he'll make it. Oh man. If you're wondering why I'm on the ground, it's because I just fell. Actually, I twisted my ankle. I don't think I sprained it. I think it's just a minor twist. It did not feel good. Oh, I think there's the culprit. That little thing right there. Oh, about finished me off for the day. My gosh. There I was making fun of Restless Outdoors a minute ago, and then I go trip and fall, about break my ankle. Unbelievable. Guess I got what I deserved. All right, I think I can hobble into camp. Oh. Not much of a campsite. It's got a beautiful little waterfall there, but very little room for 5 guys. There's the fire pit. Boy, I don't know what to do. I'd hate to set my camp up here and 20 or 30 minutes later when everyone else arrives, they all hate it. And then they'd be forced to stay here, or I'd have to break down camp and move up to the next one, which is maybe only a 1/4 mile away. So maybe I'll go up there and take a look at the next campsite. Well, I came up the road 1/4 mile, and what do you know? A nice, big, beautiful site right on the creek. Let's go check it out. This site will work. Well, I've been waiting on the guys for about a half hour, so I'm gonna go on up to the site I picked out, and I put a rock there in the driveway that says next site 200 yard. Hopefully they'll figure it out. I have found a home for tonight. Nice big fire pit with a nice seat, some leftover firewood, and I'm pretty sure we can accommodate 4 tents and a hammock. Let's get set up. Well, I'm just sitting around enjoying the fire and boiling some water, getting ready to eat some supper. And I've been here for an hour and a half and have not seen or heard the other 4 guys yet. So I'm kind of giving up on them. I'm pretty sure they stopped before I did, and I'm going to be camping alone tonight. But that's all right, it doesn't bother me at all. This is where we talked about stopping, 6 miles out. So someone must have had an accident, or someone's either hurting real bad and convinced the group to stop ahead of schedule. So as of right now, I'm solo camping tonight, but I will let you know if they show up here in a little bit. It's awfully windy right here. It's burning up the wood really quick. Well, guess who decided to show up? I'm not going to be camping solo after all. An hour and a half later, the crew made it safe and sound. Everybody's picking out their campsite. Restless is resting. That's a tongue twister. Restless is resting. It's a little tight still, but I think we can make this work.
Oh, this is perfect. It almost does what a compressor does. I don't know if you know what that is, but it, like all the low audio,
Yeah.
it bumps it up.
Sure. This is the most valuable thing though right here, is the bubble level.
The level. Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Well, it's almost 8 o'clock. I've had an enjoyable evening sitting around a fire, chatting, talking cameras, talking YouTube, talking hiking, all that good stuff. So we're all pretty worn out. Probably hit the sack a little early tonight. And we got about 5.5 miles out tomorrow morning. And we can check the West Rim off the list. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. I'm going to try to drink my coffee in the tent again, very carefully this time. We're all breaking down and getting ready to head out. We have a light sprinkle right now, so that's why everybody's kind of in their tents doing their thing. But it's very light. It's kind of sprinkling a little bit and then it stops. You can barely even hear it hit the tent. But a very comfortable night last night, probably in the low 40s. But I gotta tell you, I sleep a lot better in the hammock. I was tossing and turning and probably woke up 4 or 5 times last night. So I think I'm gonna be hammock camping more from here on out. Well, I'll finish up the coffee and the breakfast and get on the trail and finish out these 5.5 miles back to the truck. One thing's for sure, goat has the cleanest teeth on the trail. Multiple times a day. Goat never misses a brush. Everybody's doing their thing in their tent this morning. Restless one working on his coffee. Good morning. He never misses a pot. Oh, Timmy's doing the same thing. Good morning, Timmy. We'll be on the trail here shortly. That was a lot of work for one shot.
And like it blocks the wind right now, so I could stay kind of warm, but I could just be like, break away. God damn it.
It just started sprinkling again, so we all stopped and donned the rain gear. It's not real bad, but just bad enough to need to suit up and protect the cameras a little bit. I believe we have approximately 3 miles to go, maybe 3.5, and 3 or 4 spectacular views coming up. So looking forward to seeing those.
The West Rim! Woo! West Rim! Woo! West Rim! Woo!
I can't get over these fantastic views. This is so amazing. Check that out behind me. Man. I can stay here all day and just look at this. We're making our final push out to the trailhead, less than a half mile to go. And we were just talking about how no matter which direction you hike this trail, northbound or southbound, you get in the trail with a 2 mile downhill. So that is, oh.
So that is,
Word of warning, don't look at the camera when you're walking through a rooty area. As I was saying, no matter which direction you hike this trail, it's an easy 2 mile downhill on the finish. So that makes for a enjoyable end to a 30+ mile hike.
Yeah.
We have arrived back to the trailhead, and I gotta say, the West Rim did not disappoint. Fantastic views most of the way, and fantastic company. Guys, really appreciate you coming along. Bryce Newbold, Restless Outdoors, The World According to Goat, and Timmy. I will put links to their channels in the description, so be sure to check out their videos. We can now check the West Rim off the list as an awesome 30-mile hike. Thanks for coming along, and until next time, I'm Jason Wish, wishing you a great time on your next adventure.
The West Rim! Woo!